Hello, I'm Andrew Curley, and I'm joined today by Connor Dalton. For those of you who are just tuning in with us, this is the SMU Guildhall second annual Extra Life charity stream. We're trying to raise $3,000 for the local children's hospital, the Children's Medical Center. So in between some of the streams today, I'm going to be talking to some of our newer students to talk about their first team game project. Every Guildhall student goes through the TGP curriculum, we call it, and they have to create 3 different team games. So Connor is the first one here to tell me about his TGP1 game.
So our game name is Wakey,
Okay.
and it's a 2-dimensional puzzle platformer. And we had a lot of really interesting things happen, and we learned a whole lot through this whole production. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
And these are mobile games, right?
This is a mobile platform. Yeah, we build them directly to our Galaxy tablets.
Okay, cool. And does yours use touch control, that sort of thing? Okay.
Yeah, we have touch control. In fact, I can show you some of it.
Great.
And part of the reason why I can only show you part of it. So this is the main menu, and then this is, we have that touch control tutorial there for you. But because it's set to touch control, I can't I can't move her too much. But I can do the unique thing about our game, which is the gravity change.
I see.
So
you tap the screen to shift the gravity?
You tap on the right side to change the gravity, and you move on the left side to move her around, and that's how you navigate the puzzles.
Oh, so it's sort of like a virtual joystick kind of setup. That's cool.
Yeah.
So the object is just to navigate your character to the end of the level?
Get to the end, and try not to get hurt too much. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
So how about you tell us a little bit about your team?
Well, my team is a team of 5.
Okay.
I'm the assistant lead and a level designer. And then the other level designer is Zishin Ye, who's from China. We have 2 artists. We have Chong Deng, who's also from China, and we have Danielle, who's from Georgia. And then we have Casey Yugon is our programmer.
Okay.
And he's from around here in the area.
Yeah. So in Guildhall, we always try to get that interdisciplinary approach to our game. So TGP1 is sort of that first preview of everyone sort of bringing their own slant into the development. Has that been a challenge for you guys, sort of trying to understand each other from that different angle?
Yeah, understanding each other from their different backgrounds, their different disciplines, their studies and things. Because even, we say art, and it's a huge, broad stroke of what that might actually be. Yeah, there is a lot of challenge at the very beginning of trying to figure out how to work with the other individuals in their disciplines. But overall, I don't know, we seem to work together really well and get that squared away. So
I think you brought some concept art, right?
I did.
How about you show us some of that, and you can tell us about, I would want to know the process that you guys went through to figure out how to make this game. This is the game you guys decided on.
Absolutely. Admittedly, we had a bit of a rocky start. We couldn't quite nail down what the actual design was going to be from the beginning. But finally we settled on, this is our, this is an idle animation frames. That's why there's multiples of the same character. But this is who we ended up with. We wanted something really cute, something so cute your teeth hurt, And so,
what is this character's name?
Her name is Unme.
Unme?
Okay. She's a 10-year-old girl. She's trapped in her dreams. That's why it's called Wakey.
Ah, I see.
And so, if she gets to the end, she can get out of her dreams. This is her kind of floating animation again. You've got that frame by frame. And what the artists do is they manipulate just parts of her and change it over each frame, so that it looks like she's moving. And when you stack these on each other in the editor, so that's an old design. Just see if I can go through the rest of these. Here we go. So this is one of our enemies.
Okay.
This is this cute
look like little ninja rabbits.
Little ninja rabbit.
Yeah.
We were so happy with Danielle when she made this. The ninja rabbit throws ninja stars as well, so it's just another one of those hazards. But again, it looks harmless, and that was kind of what we were trying to go for.
Are these guys affected by gravity too?
No, actually, the only thing that's affected by gravity is Unme herself.
Oh, okay.
She's affected by it. This is some of the background art that Chong has worked on. And
That's
this
really
is what we
beautiful.
have. Yeah, no, he's a fantastic artist. They both are. They're wonderful. And let's see, there's some trap animation ideas that we had. We had fireballs.
Okay.
Just some of your generic, hazards and that kind of thing that you expect in a two-dimensional platformer. This is so when you have like the end of a level, you need some way to exit, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people have doors and things like that, so we just still ratcheting up that cute factor.
Cutest little ghost I've ever seen.
Isn't she great? So we love our little end ghost. This is the final design on our spikes because we wanted them to look not necessarily terribly menacing, but we wanted still them to look like a hazard. So this is what that concept finally came to. And then this is that's what our icon's going to look like.
That's so good.
Yeah. Tablet.
So I remember in my TGP, one of the biggest challenges, and I think the other teams had this problem as well, is merging art styles, especially for a 2D game. But I think you guys have done that pretty well from what I've seen.
They've worked really hard on it. At the beginning, it was a little tough because Danielle really has this cute nailed down, and you look at Chong's background art, and he's got a lot of really good realism going on. So it was a challenge from the beginning, but they were both able to work really closely together and get that style figured out.
Yeah, and I imagine it's pretty hard for an artist when you're working with another artist and the team is, we like your style.
Yeah.
Other person, can you adapt to that, please?
Yeah.
But you guys seem to navigate that pretty well.
Yeah.
So was it this week you guys went to SMU main campus? How did that go?
It was this week. It went fantastic. We actually had a really good turnout, or at least that's what it sounded like.
For the viewers, we send the TGP1 teams down to SMU main campus. Guildhall is located in Plano, but SMU is located in downtown Dallas. So we head down there to have the SMU main campus students play test the games and give us feedback, take surveys, that sort of thing.
And they weren't kidding. And SMU is a beautiful campus.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a bunch of people come in through the main student center building, and we were able to grab a bunch of people at the Meadows building. We were in the dueling gallery in the back, and a bunch of people came in, and it was funny. There's two kinds of people. There's one who just comes in because you asked them to, and okay, I'm going to play your game, and then we had more than a dozen folk come in, and they were just, I want to play every single one of these.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, we had to do a lot of bribing with donuts last year. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. So we're about to pass off to the next group, but before we go, do you have any kind of advice that you want to give people who are looking to get into game development since you've only been here for a few months now?
I would say it's harder than you expect,
Yes.
but it's not quite as hard as you make it think. It's really difficult to kind of balance that out.
Yeah.
I would also say don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to educate yourself on new things. Just looking at the backgrounds in my cohort, we have people that have, one has a degree in medical anthropology or a minor in medical anthropology.
Right.
We have people that study English. That was my major.
Yeah.
There are a couple of English majors, poetry and things like that. There are people who come with technical backgrounds in engineering and so on. So be sure that you have. That was awesome.
Technical issues.
But don't be afraid to try new things or educate yourself on new things to give yourself a broader worldview, because that will always be some new insight that can help move the design process forward and come together with a really interesting game.
Yeah, my experience, game development isn't about finding your box and staying in it. You just have to you have to be as much of a jack of all trades as you can. And for you, we're both producers actually,
right?
And we started out in level design. So is there anything you're looking forward to as you head more into production and later on in your Guildhall career?
I love project management. I love working with people. That's my favorite thing to do. But I love the idea that's what they do here at the Guildhall, is they give us a chance to study on our minors for a little bit first and then move forward. I've loved level design.
Yeah.
I've loved working with the rest of the level designers here and studying up on Unity and Unreal and that kind of thing. But for production, I'm really looking forward to learning how to really organize my time and time with people.
Right.
That seems to be a big thing that's really important.
Yeah.
And so that's something I'm looking forward to.
For people who are thinking about going into game development and starting by going to school for it, there are tons of really good schools out there, but I think what Guildhall does really well compared to other schools is the team side of it and the group projects, because there's such an emphasis on that, because that's how it really is out in the industry. We're going to be working with dozens of different people, and they're all from different backgrounds, so they all have their own different slants on how they want to do things. So the producers really get put through the ringer here at Guildhall, and I think it's awesome.
It's certainly, like, studying the other, because I applied to multiple schools before I came here for the same program, for the same kind of idea. And it does seem like Guildhall really focuses on making sure that we are actual game developers,
right?
Instead of just grad students, which means there's where that tough part comes in. is the fact that it is actual game development, more or less, but but at the same time, it's really valuable. It's been 6 months, but
Can you tell we really like?
Yeah, that's just a little bit.
Yeah. So speaking of technical difficulties, our next act is experiencing some issues setting up, and I think we're running out of small talk as well.
Small talk, yeah. How's the weather? And,
it's pretty rainy today. It's good to be inside.
It's a nice change.
Yeah.
When is it never inside? We're game developers.
Hey. Let's see. What can we talk about while we wait? The next team, I believe, is the Terrible Trap.
Yes.
Can you give us any kind of, anything about them?
They're a fantastic team, and you knew it from the minute they pitched. Especially one of their level designers, Jake. That guy knows how to do a presentation. But they have a really good, solid team game, and their design is really interesting. I'm really excited. I'm excited for you guys to see it.
Yeah, me too.
So.
Okay, we've been given the thumbs up, so it is time to go. Just a reminder, you can donate to the Extra Life charity below the video here. We're trying to hit that 3,000 by the end of Sunday, so please find it in the goodness of your hearts to donate. It goes to a really good cause. So thank you, Connor.
Absolutely.
For joining
Thank
me.
you. It was a pleasure.
We're going to kick it off to Ashton and Nick for a speed run of Resident Evil 5. So enjoy that. Thanks, guys.